How should they go about making the Green Lantern film? Find out today on the Nerdiscussion. Welcome back to the Nerdiscussion, the show on my channel where I take a topic from the world of video games, anime, comic books, and pro wrestling, and I expand upon it, giving my 2 cents, and then leave the floor open to you guys so that you can discuss in the comment section below. Now, I know I was going to do a fan request or subscriber request for this one, but this topic really had me really thinking. So I decided today I wanted to talk about the Green Lantern film and how I feel that it should be made, and then of course, your opinions after that. Yes, I know that this movie is coming out in 2020, but because of Green Lantern kind of making some waves in the news, I thought I'd go ahead and bring this topic into the light and kind of discuss a little bit and then, go from there. So, without further ado, let's dive right in. So, Green Lantern is probably one of the most interesting superheroes that DC Comics has to offer, and I'm not going to do a whole origin story of his and whatnot. I'm sure there's a lot of videos on YouTube that you can look up for that, but I feel that he is one of my favorite superheroes, and he is in a way a very overlooked character in the entire DC universe and in Justice League itself. I mean, the guy has a ring that can manifest anything that you can imagine. He uses his imagination. It's the power of will. That is the whole idea behind the Green Lantern, is that if he wills something, it does happen, and that's so awesome and is so powerful, and I feel is a great trait for a superhero to have, which can also be misused, which it has been in the past, but we're not going to get into that. There, of course, are also thousands upon thousands of people who wear the Green Lantern mantle, and that is also very, very special. Not to mention the fact that there are other lanterns based on the different colors of the rainbow. You got the red lantern, the orange lantern, the yellow lantern, or the sinestro lantern, blue, indigo, and violet lanterns. And of course, we do have the white and the black lanterns. Those are fantastic, but we're not going to touch upon any of those. We're going to focus on Green Lantern today because there is a movie coming out in 2 years. Now, they did do one with Ryan Reynolds back in 2011. I thought Reynolds himself was a very good fit for the role as Hal Jordan. As you know, he is a very quick-witted character. Ryan Reynolds, as we saw in Deadpool, really does fit that bill, so it would have been great, but of course, it was just a huge CGI fest, which I think was one of the reasons that I really did not enjoy that film at all. Go back to my CGI and film video for reference as to what I think about CGI in movies, but I digress. That was an example of how not to do a Green Lantern movie, but looks like they're planning to reboot it in the future with in the DC Extended Universe, and the fact that we're gonna have possibly Tom Cruise take on the role of Green Lantern. Personally, I have no problem with Tom Cruise as an actor himself. The man is very, very talented. I think he is a really good actor. The guy can do action, the guy can do romance, the guy can do comedy, the guy can dance in his underwear. Tom Cruise himself is a very seasoned performer on the screen, which leads me to the fact that I personally do not want him anywhere near a Green Lantern film, or any superhero film for that matter. He is too celebrated of an actor, and I don't think he deserves to be typecast as a superhero, especially in this age in his career. I know that he's pretty much well established, and people do know him for the Mission Impossible series, in which he practically is a superhero. I mean, the guy does his own stunts. We have death-defying scenes. I mean, he's doing his own stunts, and in that retrospect, Ethan Hunt, the character, is a superhero in his own regard. I don't feel like we need to have Tom Cruise playing the role of a superhero when he practically plays one in the Mission Impossible series. But if he is going to be Green Lantern, here is where I think I can still make him fit. So the Green Lantern movie is not going to be just focused on one Green Lantern. It's called the Green Lantern Corps. It is, like I said, coming out in 2020. However, I think this would be perfect to explore many other Green Lanterns. I'm going to go through who all I would like to see as which Green Lantern, and also what the story should be. So I don't think we should focus on every single Green Lantern, because like I said, there are thousands of them throughout the galaxy, and I don't want to sit here casting every single one because we'd be here forever. I'm going to focus on 4 Green Lanterns that are the biggest ones from Earth, in my opinion. If we are going to cast Tom Cruise as one of the Green Lanterns, I personally don't want to see him as Hal Jordan, I would rather see him as Alan Scott, the very first Green Lantern, the first man to ever put on a Green Lantern ring on his finger. He would be perfect for this role. He can be almost like a mentor and a guide. Maybe even go out and find the other 3 Green Lanterns. As far as Tom Cruise goes, Alan Scott will be perfect. Moving on to Hal Jordan, I would love to see someone like Armie Hammer. The man definitely has that sort of charisma and that quick wit that Hal Jordan exudes in the comics. I feel that Armie Hammer would be able to translate that really well onto the big screen because he has the physique, he has the look, and like I said, he has the quick wit that Hal Jordan possessed. As far as Jon Stewart is concerned, I would love for Michael Jai White to play Jon Stewart because Jon Stewart is a former Marine and he is very heavy on the combat skills. Michael Jai White is a former martial artist, so I think he would be perfect for this role. And plus, I actually made a poster of Michael Jai White as Jon Stewart, Green Lantern, sometime back when this movie was announced. That's just a sentimental reason for me. But other than that, I think he has the look of Jon Stewart, and I would love to see him in this role because, like I said, he is a martial artist. Jon Stewart is a former Marine, so the combat aspect would be perfect. As far as Kyle Rayner, the last Green Lantern that I would like to see, I would like for Zac Efron to play. Now I know he's a Disney boy and whatnot and you don't want that, but I think he would be perfect because Kyle Rayner is probably the youngest Green Lantern from all these guys, and he of course is a graphic artist. Hey, graphic artist, graphic designer, same trade, right? I think I could definitely see someone like Zac Efron as a struggling graphic artist. His attitude really screams Kyle Rayner for me, and I think that he would be perfect for this role, being kind of reluctantly becoming a Green Lantern when all he wants to do is just make some cool stuff on Photoshop. These are my personal picks for all these 4 Green Lanterns. And as far as the story, I would love for Alan Scott to be the one to seek out the Green Lanterns, seek out Hal Jordan, Jon Stewart, and Kyle Rayner, and give them the rings, teach them about the ways of the Green Lantern. And finally, all these 3, including Alan Scott, which makes them 4, they can help form the Green Lantern Corps with all the other thousands of Green Lanterns, and they can of course help defeat extraterrestrial threats that attack the cosmos. And then maybe Hal Jordan gets some sort of call, or is visited by Superman, or is visited by Batman, or Batman and Superman. Maybe he's visited by both of them, and they give him an offer to help him, make him join the Justice League, and that could be Justice League Part 2. And I would like for that one to be a post-credit scene. That is personally what I would like to see happen in the Green Lantern film. So those are my thoughts on the Green Lantern Corps film coming out in 2020. Let me know what you guys think about this. Who do you think should play Green Lantern? What do you think the story should be? Do you agree with Tom Cruise as Green Lantern, possibly? Let me know all that and more in the comment section below. Also, be sure to let me know what you guys would like to see on the Nerdiscussion next week, as I will take requests, and if I like it, I will do it. So let me know all that stuff in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. Tell your friends about the Nerdy Mark. Thank you all so much for watching. This is Sid signing off. You guys take care. Bye-bye.